stand up if you love football. Our passion for football shines like lightning. Stand up if you love football. Never give up until the final whistle. Stand up if you love football. Inazuma 11. Inazuma, hey! Inazuma, here we go. So that was my test recording for this video, and I was not looking at the screen, so I do just have the fucking English opening of this game memorized. And I don't know if that is a good or a bad thing. That's what you get for making videos about this game. I have to listen to that intro a lot when I'm doing these test recordings.
Nelly, what's wrong? It must be something important for you to call me all of a sudden.
Father, I have a favor I need to ask of you.
There's no need to be so formal. I trust you to look after the school. You don't need to ask me for my okay on anything.
Thank you, Father. Actually, I've started managing one of the school clubs.
Oh, well, they'll be pleased to have such a cute manager. Which is the lucky club?
It's the football club.
What? Football? Didn't you tell me you were planning on shutting it down?
Yes, well, it wouldn't be very interesting to shut it down just like that, would it? Which brings me back to that favor.
Nelly, what are you thinking of?
While I was looking through the school files, I found this.
This is... Nelly, where did you find this?
Father, I think there are a few more questions I need to ask you first.
Chapter 4. Uncover the secret facility.
The second round of the regional tournament is coming up. We need to train harder. Mark! Did Nelly really become a manager of the football club? What's going on?
I can't believe the school princess is going to be your manager.
Nelly, don't you think she's quite difficult to get close to? I don't think that's true. Though she is a little sarcastic sometimes.
We still don't know what her game is. We should be careful.
Look, she got interested in football after watching us play, that's all. You guys think too much.
By the way, I heard the football club might be in for some trouble. Some of our local bullies had a fight with another school's football club. The bullies were totally powerless against them.
The rumors say that the other school's kids had superhuman strength. Sounds incredible. What was the school called again? Brain something?
Brain?
Very good, Axel. Also, I just realized the DS was slightly off the capture. I'm sorry for the black bar. That was probably annoying. Hey, who's that?
Well, speak of the devil. Are you Evans from the football club?
Yes, but who are you?
Not here. Not out in the open. I'll be waiting at the club room. Hey, he's one of the bullies that I was talking about. Mark, did you do something to make them angry?
I don't think I did anything. Anyway, let's go to the club room and see what he has to say. Go to the club room. We'll get to that after opening a route on the connection map. Good way to start a chapter. We also have a new blog post for anybody who's reading those for whatever reason. Before doing anything, we're going to head upstairs because starting from this chapter, we actually have access to Nelly's office. Now that the governor's back again, Nelly's been in a really good mood. I bet she's happy to see her father again. That makes sense. Up here, we saw these in that cutscene, and we can open them. First, 70 prestige points. You'd think she'd have more with an office like this. And a football magazine. This item doesn't do anything. It's just here to show that Nelly genuinely is interested in the football club, and I absolutely love that. It's awesome. On top of that, we can head up to the roof. This is where the cheerleading club is for some reason. Bah! Time to talk. We're practicing our cheers right now. I'm losing my voice from cheerleading a bit too much. Me, when I record 3 of these videos in a row, this series has made me yell a lot more than, like, most series do. Phew, that was tiring. Shall I cheer you guys on too? Wait, you're not the baseball club? You said something about getting a home run. Raimon, kick that ball! As I was saying. Phew, it's hot. I could do with a nice cold ice cream. Me too. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't fret, just play and sweat. Go team! We're the Raimon cheerleading squad. Wherever there's a match, you can count on us to be there. Come on, lads, I can't hear you! So, you saw this guy had a different line of dialogue the first time we talked to him. We want to start by talking to him. Bad time to talk. We're practicing our cheers right now. Then this guy. Buy the book, guys! Come on, let's get it right and support our school. Then this guy. Dragging your feet isn't allowed. We have to go wherever we're needed on the double. That one was hard. On and on! Go, Raimon! Hooray, hooray! Do your best! These cheers suck, but for talking to them in that order, we get the manual for Baby Dragon. Which is odd, but we do have that now, and it's an okay move, so let's teach it to someone. This can only be taught to someone with a small build, which means I'm probably going to teach it to Peabody, because I think the only other character we have who we can teach it to is Timmy, and he already has Kung Fu Header. He doesn't need it. My notes say, oh, maybe you'll teach this to Max, but Max doesn't actually have that build. He has an average build, so... yeah, we're gonna go ahead and teach him Baby Dragon. He might be cute, but this Baby Dragon has a shot like lightning. Peabody has learned the move. Okay, I'm going to put Peabody in our... well, he's in our party already, actually. I am gonna, like, rearrange our party slightly, though. Just put Bobby in there. Yeah, Axel can stay. Why not? I'm gonna go get into an encounter real quick, because I want to show this move, because there's something interesting about it. I guess while I'm heading to a battle, I can say the dialogue for the cheerleaders who give you this start with the syllables that make up the words Baby Dragon. In the Japanese version, they say konnichiwa wa, which means hello, roman, which means romance, doko, which is where, but it's context dependent, and Raimon. The first syllables of each phrase spell out Korodora, as in Korodoragon, a reference to the move's Japanese name, which we'll go over why it's called that once I actually show the move. Hi, Tassie. You look like a Muppet. Rare moment where Peabody gets to be a forward, because I want to show this move. Uh-oh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? Okay, good job, Bobby. Yeah, don't kick it where I was already aiming or anything, though. That would be stupid. Okay, here's this move. Baby Dragon. So Baby Dragon is obviously pretty similar to Dragon Crash, but the dragon featured in the move is the Koro Dragon, a mascot of Koro Koro magazine, a magazine that frequently features advertisements and information for upcoming games from both, like, Level 5, Game Freak, all sorts of studios. It features a lot of stuff from this sort of game. So it was added in just as a nice, like, reference to it. So yeah, that's interesting. Before moving on, I just want to give credit to Nepepperoni, awesome username, for the Japanese dialogue here and for translating it especially, because I probably would have gotten it wrong, especially with do being context dependent. I don't speak Japanese, so thank you. And now we're gonna head to the club room. It's probably the least we've ever done before heading for a story objective at the beginning of a chapter.
Mark, there's someone here to talk to you.
Evans, you took your time. My voice is different now. I thought of one that fit more. I need you to help my mate.
What do you mean?
We had a run-in with some gang from another school and he ain't been the same since. All he wants to do now is have football battles.
Really? Why would he want to have football battles? I ain't no psychologist. But the guys we had it out with were from Brainwashing Junior High's football club.
We're facing brainwashing in our next match. What? Is that true? Oh my god! Whoosh! Bad news, guys! Mark, you should take a look at this. What's this? The Youth Football Journal? Brainwashing dominates, a 9-0 victory and a perfect exhibition of technique. What? Are Brainwashing really such a strong team?
Didn't they lose out to Royal Academy in the final of last year's regional qualifiers? They're not supposed to be that good a team.
They made it to the finals of the regionals. They are that good a team, Axel.
There must be something behind all this. My mate is over in the gang hideout behind the gym. If you beat him in a football battle, he might return to his old self. Look, come on guys, I'm begging you. Would you try to beat him for me?
Mark, you should help. You might be able to learn something about the brainwashing team. Yes, you're right. Okay then, let's go. Come with us, Axel. We need an ace if we want to win.
I'm coming too! If we go through the hideout, we can get to the sweet shop behind the school. You keep those bruises busy and I'll go and buy some sweets to tide me over. You're nothing if not predictable. We'd better get it over with quick so we can start practice. Practice? I just had a character arc! I'm exhausted! You know where the gym is? It's in the area to the east of the pitch. I'm counting on you to bring my mate back to normal.
Got it! Just leave it up to us.
I'll be off then. I'm counting on you, Evans.
Let's go to the gang hideout behind the gym.
Axel and Jack are going with you.
Bye, Bobby. Or bye, Peabody. Why would you automatically get rid of Peabody? He's the lovable mascot. I'd rather have Peabody than Bobby. I'm sorry, game. No thanks. I should probably heal, just because Peabody already... Oh, hi. Not so fast, Evans. Nelly, we're just about to go to the gang hideout. The gang hideout? What do you think you're doing? You should be training. Hey, we're just about to go help somebody. When I became your manager, I told you that I expected to see a perfect record. I should have known that you wouldn't meet my expectations. It's a good job I came prepared. From now on, the team is going to get stronger using a new method. A new method? What do you mean? There are a lot of excellent players in the teams you've already beaten. To be blunt, it's quicker to get good players than wait for you to get better with training. Can you really arrange that? Finding any player is easy for me with my Raimon family connections. All you need to do is go and meet them after I've contacted them. Think of it as a recruiting system, so to speak. Recruiting? Use the recruit system to befriend your old rivals. Talk to Nelly to start recruiting.
You mean we might be able to get players from Occult or Wild on our team?
Correct. So if you lot don't keep up with your training, there are many players ready to take your place.
Oh, I feel sick! How can I go to the sweet shop feeling like this?
What are you worried about? Isn't it great? We can have players from other teams join us. You never change. This is just a trial, though. You might not feel so happy about it later.
What the fuck do you mean?
I'm going to be in the club room from now on, so come speak to me if you want to find somebody. Thanks, Nelly! You're such a good friend, Nelly! Nobody's gonna get that reference but me, but I'm sorry, her name is Nelly, and it reminds me of, like, the bully character from Little House on the Prairie, and there's an episode where she fakes an injury, so she's in a wheelchair, so the main character, Laura, like, takes her out, and then, like, in that episode, Laura's trying to hide a horse from Nelly's mom, so Laura takes her out to a hill, and Nelly's mom sees them up on the hill, and she says,
Laura Ingalls! What have you done with that filthy animal?
and then Laura says,
Nelly, your mother wants you.
she pushes her down the hill to prove that she's faking the injury. And as she's rolling down the hill, Laura just yells,
You're such a good friend, Nelly.
I'm sorry, it's the only thing I can think about every time I see Nellie's name, and it's been this way, like, throughout my entire experience with the entire series. Yes, let's get ready and then head to the gang hideout. That was not a good explanation of that, but, like, you could probably look up, like, Laura pushes Nellie downhill, and the scene is on YouTube. You'll find it. Let's head in, because, first of all, we need to heal. But also, we have a new mechanic in here. I'm going to talk to Nellie right away. You want to find players for other teams? Do you plan to rely on other teams for our players? Well, whatever. So, do you want to transfer or not? Sure. We can recruit from Occult or Wild, since those are the two teams we fought so far, and we can see there are a lot of other teams that will be unlocked throughout the game as well. This is another mechanic that's slightly different in the Japanese version and US version of Inazuma 11-1. I will be going over those differences at a later time. For now, I don't particularly want anyone from either of these teams, I'm gonna be real, but I guess Wild because they're the most recent? Alright, we'll search for players from that team. Understood. Steward, did you hear that? Yes, ma'am. I'll search for members of that team as instructed. And from here, it's basically the same as recruiting someone from Celia. We want to go and run around in an area where we aren't going to be swarmed with encounters. It generally takes longer for Nellie to call you than Celia, so this does take a bit. There we go. That took like probably 2.5 minutes. Mark, we found what you were looking for. Come over to the club room when you have time. All right. You're the boss. I found just what you were looking for. Do you want to see the list? Yep. She will give you a list of 5 characters. You can pick whichever one you actually want, including Chad Bulford, the reserve goalkeeper. Yeah, this will draw from their actual players and their, like, reserve bench players, so keep that in mind. If you don't like any of the characters she found for you, you can choose to have her search again. However, you will have to wait for her to call you again if you do this. The advantage of this over, like, Celia's recruitment is that generally these players are just significantly stronger because they're designed to be bosses instead of, like, random encounters like most scouts are. So they do have that going for them. But usually these players still aren't going to be as good as characters you get that are, like, story characters, just because you're intended to use story characters throughout the entire game. There are exceptions. There are some very, very good characters you can get through this method. There's no one I particularly want to recruit right now, but I may as well just to showcase this. Who do I want, Paul? I think I'm gonna take Boar, the goalkeeper, just so I can replace, why can't I remember his name? Mohawks. Jeez. She'll, like Celia, tell you where they are. I think she said near the front gate, so I'll look around there. It may seem a little, like, weird to replace Mohawks with a goalkeeper, but I mean, guard does the same thing for block as it does, like, blocking as it does for goalkeeping, so makes sense to me.
I came to sign up for the Raimon football team, so what do you say?
I say yes. They'll never have you battle them like characters through the connection map do, so at least it's not like a challenge to recruit them. And it's just that easy to get people to, like, transfer schools and potentially force their entire family to move and uproot their lives. It's just that simple. I'm sorry, Mohawks. You've done, like, a great job, but we require Boar. And the thing is, it's crazy because I know Boar is going to learn block moves and not goalkeeper moves because this is Inazuma 11-1. On top of that, obviously we have unlocked the ability to face Wild in the extra competition route, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Probably going to cut out most of this match, but just worth doing to get that experience.
We'll beat you this time!
What do you mean? You're on my team. Give it your best shot. We'll still win. So yeah, as you can see, even if you recruit a character, they will still show up in rematches through the extra competition route. This is another thing that's different from the Japanese and US versions that I'll talk more about later. But I feel that it's at least worth noting. Ooh, penalty shot. Defender got a foul inside the penalty box. There we go. 2-in-1 Let's Play. We're looking good as far as showing penalty shots goes. This is what Kevin's Zigzag Spark looks like. Pretty violent, but in a way, I guess that fits Kevin's personality. Oh, here's Monkey Turn. Never saw that. That's a move Todd learned, but, you know, I don't use Todd. It's a silly move. Here's what Teleport Shot looks like. This is a move I taught Shadow from Emmanuel. Oh. That's why I remembered it looking cool. I did not remember it being like that, but cool. Oh, it also gets the purple flames around it. Really fitting for Shadow, actually. I like that. Cool. I was right. Here's Max using Illusion Ball. We already saw Jude use this a while ago, but I mean, that was literally our first match. There we go. 1-6-0. Not bad. Their goose is in fact cooked. Thank God they don't have a member named Goose. Level ups for everyone except Jim, and Miles learned Zigzag Spark. Nice. We also got a manual for Hawk Shot. I'll teach that to, maybe no one. I don't know who I'd teach that to. Shadow already has 2 shot moves. Maybe Max. Max could use another one. We'll see. Alright, we're going to head to the gym area. I've decided I am going to keep it going for at least a little bit. This is a Let's Play where I've had to split a lot of videos in post. I'm sure you've noticed that videos tend to be very long in this series. Treasure chest, okay. Tennis club key. Why is it just here? Okay, well, cool. Yeah, these videos have gone on for a very long time, relatively, so I've just had to find ways to split them in editing, and it's been a little awkward. The teacher went by herself to tell the bullies off. Oh, if only I were less of a coward. This is our hideout. Unless you want to feel some pain, beat it! What's that? Haven't got a problem? You better watch it, mate. Yeah, true. Okay, I'm going in, though. I have an invitation. The bullies literally have their own little, like, encampment here. You got some nerve stepping onto our turf uninvited. I wasn't I'm not. I was invited. See that? I bet that traffic light was just my pinky. Impressive, eh? That is pretty impressive.
La la la, tee. What sweetie should I buy today? Oi, what are you looking at?
He became Mickey Mouse slowly. It was a very slow, like, morph into Mickey Mouse. Hi, Finder. Okay. Somebody got a level up there, but that battle also gave me a nice reminder that I didn't heal after doing that match, so it's nice of them. I know Axel needs some healing now. Not Mark. Good enough. I'm begging you, please help my mate. I'll get to it, but there's another chest. Stamina bar, that's what I needed. I just know I can turn them around if I appeal to their emotions.
Oi, do something about that teacher, would you?
Leave her alone, she's cool. She's the cool teacher, dude. What was this guy's name? Otley. For some fucking reason, I thought his name was Chunky. And I was gonna recruit him if it was, because that's awesome. That's a name that my cousin gave to one of my grandma's cats once. Okay. This guy stands out, so he's probably the guy who needs help, huh? Utley, will you just let me help? Why is the chess club in the bully hideout? This doesn't make sense. Y'all are gonna be destroyed here. I wonder if you're the guy we're looking for.
He does seem to be acting a little strangely. Mark, I think he said he wants to play football.
Sure? I guess. Let's play. I'm always ready for a game.
Football! Play!
Yeah, Axel actually speaks fluent whatever the hell he's saying. I like Crasher having, like, blue skin. Is he okay? Crasher drowned in Majora's Mask. Oh. I thought it was just gonna roll straight behind him into the net. I'm gonna be dead ass. That is what I thought happened there. I don't need to use Fire Tornado already at this point. Yeah. Awesome game. That rules. Got a guard bracelet for winning that.
Lost? What?
Doesn't look like he's quite back to normal yet.
There's only one thing for it. We need to increase the treatment. Jack, time for an Inazuma drop. Wait a minute! I can't perform at such short notice! Let's go. Okay!
Did we do it?
What happened? I blacked out after them brainwashing guys forced this thing on me.
What's that? Well, what's that? What's that? The experience share?
After they put it on me, I felt like it was harder than anyone around. Well, I was. Well hard. I could hear a voice in me head. That's when I lost control of myself. Them brainwasher students all had one. Must be why they're so tough. If you're gonna be playing them, I reckon you should work out what it is first. How about asking a science teacher? Afraid I won't be joining you back in school, though.
If we study this device, we might be able to find out the secret behind brainwashing's strength. Strange device. No, that's the experience share. You can't fool me.
Thanks. Don't let them get away with it. Find out the secret of beating them and stick it to them!
So this pit is the gang hideout. It's worse than the rumors say. I've never seen so much filth.
Who's she?
Where'd you come from? The entrance is up there. Nelly, what are you doing here? These students might be dangerous, but as head of the student council, I can't abandon this area. That device. Did you break it using that special move? Yeah. What about it? That move may have beaten one little punk, but brainwashing has 11 players. Do you think it'll hold up against so many opponents? What are you trying to say? Don't you think you might need something a little stronger? Something stronger than the Inazuma drop? Really? Who knows? Even if you can't find anything better, failure in the next match is not an option. What's her problem? And what was she doing here anyway? I don't know, but she's definitely up to something. We'd better stay on our toes. For now, we should find out more about that device first. You're right. We should give it to the science teacher to look at. The lab's on the ground floor of the West Building. Let's go there now. We can now enter the West Building. Nice, just in time. Route on the connection map has been unlocked. That's good. I do need to get to actually, like, doing that. There's a sweet shot past this gate. And we are allowed to go out here. This is one of the more obscure areas in this game.
Yippee!
It's time to buy some tasty sweets. I can't wait. True. Don't know if there's any chests out here. Oh, well, actually, yes, I do. There's a chest in this parking lot. Sports drink. All right. We are going to go into the sweet shop. What should I choose? Now, this brings me back. When I was a child, we used to play with marbles and play card games. Rats, I lost again. I bet there isn't even a winning ticket in the stupid raffle. Yeah, no, you should keep going. Ho, ho, ho! Welcome! I do not remember you having a Sprite. She sells a lot of stuff. Mineral water, sports drink, cookie bar, stamina bar. These are all healing items that are pretty good. Youth bracelet, which we've already been getting from battles, I'm pretty sure. And guard up from the guard bracelets by 4. This is a great bracelet. What the hell? Okay, she also sells sumo stomp. This is a 0 power move. Spinning shot, this move sucks. Tornado catch, this move sucks. Grenade shot, Mark and Sam already know this move and they learned it pretty early, so you can bet it's not that good. Condor dive, I don't actually know what that move is, so maybe I should pick it up actually. That would be a good one to get. Although I only have 900 prestige points right now, so maybe I should think about it a little more. Tarzan kick, we saw Wild using this. This is the secret formula for learning Tarzan kick? None of the other ones are structured that way. What do you mean the secret formula?
Crabs! I need to get my hand on the Tarzan kick secret formula!
What do you mean secret formula? They also sell the wall. This is a pretty good defensive move. I'm not going to be using Boar on the team for long enough to actually use this, but if I was, that wouldn't be a bad move for him. Good to know that that's here, at least. The wall is a move that is genuinely, like, pretty decent. It's going to hold up for most of the game, so no reason to complain about that. We're going to exit the Bullies hideout through the lower exit and then head over here. Find a stamina bar. It's a pretty good item. Let's head to the west building now, I think. Heading into the first year building. The west building, as it's called. I think I'm supposed to be here. This is where my notes say to go. There's a chest somewhere that I need to find. My notes are driving me insane. Here it is. It was, like, not that far out of eye shot from the entrance of the building. Sports drink. Nice. Not that nice, but whatever. I just used one, so at least I have it. Apparently there's also a chest on the second floor. Ignoring all you people, because chests are what I live for, not people. That sounded probably unhealthy. Life bracelet. What does that do? Life bracelet. This bracelet protects the life of the wearer. Stamina up by 8! That's a good item. Who needs that? Of all the members we have who I plan to keep, Max has by far the lowest stamina, so yeah, he can have that. On top of that, we also have the Promise Pendant as an item, and this item does absolutely nothing. So of course I'm giving it to Axel because it's thematically fitting. If you give this to someone else, what are you doing? We also have the Smart Boots that I was going to give to Axel before. Might as well give them to him now. 45 kick stat at level 25 is pretty good. Not gonna worry too much about giving everyone equipment, but that's just what I wanted to do for now. There's 3 floors to this building, it looks like. This is a big building. I don't think there's any chest on the 3rd floor or anything. Like, there's no reason ever to really fully explore this building. Huh. Okay, well. No time like the present, I guess. But first, let's do what we came here for. Well, actually first, there's a special training spot for the stamina stat. That sounds pretty good for Max. We just went over how he sucks at stamina. Don't try that at home. That's dangerous. But yeah, that's there. Good to know.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of a vital experiment here? Oh, did you come for some after-school study? Ah, keen students, what a rare thing.
Sir, we've got something we want you to take a look at. Can you get it to work?
Mark gives him the strange device.
What on earth?
Sir, do you know what it is? It made the boy who was wearing it act strangely, and he started getting really violent.
What's that? Oh, this is,
Looks like he's stumped. Maybe we're better off asking someone else.
I heard that. There's nothing I can't figure out. I'll have this worked out in a jiffy. Even faster if you wait outside.
Really? Thank you, sir.
I'm Irish now, apparently. Oh no.
We'll be waiting just outside.
Thank you, sir. It's very kind of yous. However, this is puzzling. Electronics is well outside of my field. I guess there's no other option. I'll have to call him. Yay, it's me. Oh, I've got something I need to ask. Some students asked me to fix some sort of strange device. I was hoping to ask you a few questions about it. Oh, I see. No, I can't see anything like that. I just told you there isn't one. No, I knew you wouldn't have a clue. No, I'm not going to try turning it off and on again. Oh, forget it. I'll work it out by myself. Good day. I knew he wasn't as clever as he always likes to say he is. I'll just have to sort this out by myself. Maybe that's what he was talking about. Eh? Uh-oh. What are you two doing? Whoops!
What was that noise? Sir, are you okay?
I'm sorry. This little thingamy of yours is well out of me league. I'm only a biology teacher after all.
Really? Maybe you should have said that at the start.
Sorry.
So what are we going to do? We're back to square one.
If you really want to find out what this is, maybe you should try going to the shopping area. My son's there. He's old enough to know better, but he loves electronics and sells models of robots.
Models of robots? Do you really think that qualifies him to work this out?
It's not just a hobby. He studied robotics at a university. If you tell him you're one of my students, he's bound to help.
I see. Thanks, sir. Right, let's go find the model shop in the shopping area.
The shopping area has been added to the map. Go to the model shop. Sounds like a good idea, but we'll probably do that in the next episode. For now, let's talk to people.
When I mix this red chemical together with this blue one, then I'm going to make everyone bisexual.
Hey, why don't you become the first test subject for my new invention? No thanks. This great discovery is the first step towards changing the world. Don't disturb me. What is going on in the biology lab at this school? This seems way more interesting than whatever's going on in soccer. The chemistry club are always doing some weird experiments in the lab. Okay. Hello, this is the West Building. Yeah, I figured that out. Thanks for letting me know. Ugh. I hope that didn't get on my lunch. What? Oh, this is the nurse's office. Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh, it's you, Mark. I guess I did my sick boy act for nothing. My British act, too.
Oh, is something the matter? Oh my god.
Hello. Hello, do you need anything from the nurse's room? No. I'm out of here. I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep at all last night. That Sax guy barely slept a wink either, but he seems fine. Must have been well made. Who's Sax? I want to speak to Sax. Boys will be boys. Don't say that. That's perpetuating harmful stereotypes.
My figure's way cooler than yours. No way, this figure is over 9,000 times better than yours.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with him. Probably. Whew. Just can't work it out. Why am I so incredibly awesome? I just can't work it out. Why am I so incredibly awesome? True. So true. I've been asking this. Check out my phone strap. I made it myself, you know. I'll make one for you sometime. Oh, thanks. That's nice. Completely random stranger. Well, Mark, Celia is the manager of the football club, right? I'm jealous. No, I didn't mean it like that. What did you mean it like? She's gay. She's not into you, dude. He seems to be staring intensely at the fire alarm. Okay, I'll leave him to it. Back end of the shopping area has a real grown-up feel about it. Okay. Hey, no graffiti on the blackboard! There is nothing written on your blackboard. At all. Oh wow, it's Mark Evans! I'll be cheering for you in the next match, Mark. Cool. That looks so dangerous, I can't bear to watch. What does? Whoa, please don't talk to me right now. I'm changing the batteries for my watch. That... I guess it can look dangerous. Watch batteries just look scary. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm like, in my personal opinion. All right. With all that, we've started our next chapter. We know, like, we have a lead on what's going on with our next team. We have a lead on where to go to figure out what that device they put on one of our bullies is. So next time on Inazuma 11, we're going to head to the shopping area and try to figure out more. See you guys then.